And it kind of just took off from there. It kind of like got really popular last season. And so the media people did a great job and said, just take off with it and run with it and have fun with it and enjoy it. And so it's kind of what I'm doing, going back to my fans, all the people that have been there through the good and bad, sticking with it.
So were you disappointed that you didn't make it to New York last year?
No comment.
Who put together these lovely pamphlets for you?
I went to a store in Stillwater and got my shirt made, and then I also got these pamphlets made.
How about the website? How did you get that together?
I did that when I was on the way down from Stillwater this morning. I did it online,
Okay.
and then I dropped it when I got into Frisco.
Are you worried about stealing Heisman votes from Mason Rudolph?
He's kind of mad. He gets mad at me sometimes. He didn't talk to me, but it is what it is. I'm just trying to win it.
You have him listed as a friend on your pamphlet. You think that'll change though if you get his Heisman votes?
Yeah, I think so. I think it may, honestly. Like I said, he already doesn't talk to me sometimes because of it. Thank you.
What'd you say to all the detractors and the haters, I guess, that say punchers can't win the Heisman?
I'm gonna change that.
So what do you have there on the pamphlet? Can you explain it a little bit?
Yeah, so animals love me, but obviously opponents don't. Here's some stats that obviously why the opponents don't like me. Number one in the country. Percentage inside the 20, punts and downs inside the 20. That says amazing hang time. That's because of my punt team. That's not because of me. That's all them. My flyers are unbelievable. The guys up front block really well. Mason has a quote down there. Then Coach Spencer talked highly of me, which is awesome. And then says I'm skilled at most sports. And look at that height. That's a pretty good jump right there. Got some up on that one. I used to play baseball, but we did a little softball tournament in the summer, and so that's from that.
And is that your dog?
Yes, sir. That's my dog, and I like cool dogs, I guess.
What's your dog's name?
Wheezy. Wheezy.
Zach, you also have like a heartwarming story. You weren't a punter until real late in your high school career too. I mean, like you can pull on heartstrings here. Tell that story. How'd that happen?
So going into my 9th grade year, I was a quarterback, and we made it to the World Series in baseball. And it took us out of fall camp for the whole fall camp. We went to Pennsylvania to play in the World Series there. And when I got back, they said I wasn't going to be the starting quarterback, and I was obviously devastated. Then they said I could play defensive tackle and then be like 3rd string quarterback. And I said, I guess that'll work. And so I started playing defensive tackle, and then my sophomore year we went in, and I was kicking the ball around one day, and they asked who the punter was, and they said Zach was punting earlier. I guess he's the punter. So I started punting on JV for a couple hours, and then they called the varsity punter in, and he didn't do so well. He got blocked 3 or 4 times. And so they moved me up to varsity for a game, or for the scrimmage, and I hit like a 55-yard punt. And so they said, okay, you're on varsity for good now. And so after that, after my sophomore season, I went to a Ray Guy camp in Dallas, and then I went to another one the following December, and then from then on, I just took it from there.
Use that snub to 3rd-team quarterback as motivation all these years?
Absolutely, no doubt.
Can I get a brochure?
Oh, absolutely.
How did this all come about? I may have missed the start of this, but how did you come up with this idea to run for the Heisman?
After the Central Michigan game, someone tweeted sign for Heisman, and it kind of just went on from there. And after this last season, people just kept going and going, and the media people just said, take it and run with it. And so that's what I've done.
So why the Fu Manchu right now?
People love the Fu Manchu, so I decided to grow it out again. I was growing my facial hair out, and then I decided, well, if I'm going to shave, I'll just do something funny, something cool, so that's what I did.
You think the Fu Manchu is